For most of us, the act of getting ready for the world each morning is a blurry-eyed, caffeine-fueled affair, hardly what you'd call chic. And yet, there are stylish women that seem to make the whole thing appear so easy. In today's video, we'll find out about performer Dita Von Teese, who makes perfectly painted matte red lips and pressed waves look truly effortless. In this video, we'll discuss her workout and diet routine. If you're looking to get the Celeb workout-inspired workout equipment mentioned in this video, I'll link to it in the description below. Before we start this video, I just want to say a huge thank you to my subscribers. This channel is a labor of love. If you have a favorite celebrity that you'd like me to cover, let me know in the comments below. And if you're new to the channel, thanks for tuning in. Now, back to the video. Heather Renee Sweet, known professionally as Dita Von Teese, was born on September 28, 1972, in Rochester, Michigan, in America. She is a burlesque dancer, model, businesswoman, actress, author, and fashion designer. When she was little, she wanted to be a ballerina, but she realized it wasn't for her.
I grew up wanting to be a ballerina, and I just wasn't good enough to be a ballet dancer. I could never remember the steps, I couldn't keep up. I was the snowflake in the back that was like, I don't know what's going on right now, but I love ballet. And then when I got older, I realized what I really loved about being a ballet dancer was sort of like the red velvet curtains and the spotlight and the costumes and the makeup and the drama and the femininity. So I kind of got all of those things in burlesque. And
She is of English, Scottish, Armenian, and German heritage. Von Teese has millions of followers on social media. She attended University High School in Irvine. In college, she studied historic costuming and aspired to work as a stylist for period films. She is a trained costume designer and often designing and copywriting the photo shoots herself. Von Teese began performing burlesque in 1992, and her breakthrough came in 2002 with a Playboy cover. Initially, her stage name was simply Dita, as a tribute to the silent film actress Dita Parlo. However, Playboy required a surname for her December 2002 cover. She chose the name Von Teese, which she found in a phone book. But Playboy misspelled the name as Von Teese, and she kept it ever since.
Kind of a long story. I mean, I got my start working in strip clubs in the 90s and doing my burlesque shows, and they were little shows at first, so the shows got more and more elaborate. But when I posed for Playboy the first time, they made me choose a name, and so that's how it started. And actually, it was a typo. I picked a name that was Dita Von Teese. I found it in the phone book, and they printed it as Dita Von Teese, and so it was a type. It was actually an accident.
Von Teese has also appeared on TV and in film, including CSI and The Death of Salvador Dali. She has been on many best dressed lists and done modeling for designers such as Jean-Paul Gaultier. Von Teese has a line of lingerie, clothing, and fragrances. And not only is she a badass influencer, she collects classic cars and drives a BMW Z4 and a 1965 Jaguar S-Type. She sold her 1939 Chrysler New Yorker with an autographed photo of herself for $23,403 on eBay in 2010. Von Teese was briefly married to the man, the myth, the legend, and often imitated but never duplicated Marilyn Manson. She is known for her fascination with 1940s cinema and classic vintage style. And when you think of celebrities who invoke glamour, Dita Von Teese inevitably comes to mind. The burlesque dancer and model practically defines the word, and her commitment to her iconic pinup look, coiffed, jet black hair, a liquid liner cat eye, and a bold red lip, is now immortalized in her first book, Your Beauty Mark. She breaks down her routine from her waxing schedule to her exercise regimen, and it's phenomenal.
The book is called Your Beauty Mark. It's out with HarperCollins this fall, and it's like a step-by-step guide to beauty. I break down exactly how I get my look and different ways that I do my hair and makeup, and referencing women that I admire, like women that had strong features, that had like maybe a really, strong nose, or like a really interesting features instead of just like classic blonde American beauties. My book is not for those girls. My book is like for women who want to embrace their different.
Although she puts in the work in the gym and in the kitchen, Von Teese says she likes to get at least 7 hours of sleep a night. While her preference is to be up by 8 or 9 when she's performing, she might sleep until noon. And in fact, Von Teese always washes her face before bed and wears sunscreen and a hat if she'll be outside for a long time. She also never smoked, and she drinks plenty of water. Who would have thought that this glamorous woman was once shy?
I think with age, I became less shy, and obviously kind of being forced into things. Like, I couldn't imagine when I was in high school, public speak, giving a speech or something, or getting up in front of the class. I would just be mortified. But, throughout my career in the last 20 years, I've decided to challenge myself. Like, I was the MAC AIDS Fund spokesperson, and I had to give these speeches, and I was terrified, but I was like, I am going to do this. I'm going to learn to like this, and I did. So I think I just mostly thinking the things that I'm afraid of, I'm going to just take it on. When I was 18, 19, I started playing with my hair color and makeup, and I was hanging around all these drag queens and club kids, and I was, playing with my outfits and everything. And I just, I think it also counteracted my shyness. It was a little bit turning myself into what I thought was a femme fatale image made me feel more powerful and strong.
I'm sure there are a lot of things to know about her, but here I'll tell you about the 5 things you probably didn't know. First of all, you can never see her in Ugg boots with fur or in a t-shirt with a logo on it. Second of all, she does her hair and makeup alone, since she invented her glamorous look herself.
So you do everything yourself?
Yeah, I like.
That's amazing.
I like it. I like the process. I don't want to rely on a team of stylists.
And you kind of know what looks good on you, you know your face best.
I've got it figured out.
Third of all, she colors her own hair. She hates going to salons and spending money when she can do it herself. As fourth, Amy Winehouse is one of her beauty icons. Last but not least, like any modern girl, she needs good lighting as well. She admits that she has turned down fan selfies because of bad lighting. Of course, studying great celebrities on this channel, we know that looking incredible takes hard work and dedication. So without further ado, let's take a look at Dita Von Teese's workout and diet plan. Dita Von Teese's workout mindset. Dita Von Teese has worked hard to get the body and looks she has now, and to keep them. She is careful about looking after herself, trying to keep a balance between work, working out, and fun, but admits it's hard when she's her own boss. However, Dita ensures she gets lots of sleep, meditates, and sets careful boundaries with people. As I said in the beginning, Dita Von Teese is one of these women that makes the morning routine appear as something easy to do. The mesmerizing beauty does Pilates to enhance her suppleness. After having a good night's sleep of 9 hours, Von Teese begins her day at 8 or 9 in the morning. She starts with drinking water, taking vitamins, brushing her teeth, washing her face, and moisturizing. She shared with the famous magazine Vogue that she usually takes around 30 minutes when she wakes up to get ready for Pilates, 45 minutes if she has a lunch date with a friend, and if she has to turn on the full power glamour, around an hour. My guess for her full power glamour would be around 2 to 3 hours. But when you do something for over 20 years, it eventually becomes quick and easy to do. To have her enter into workout mode, she gets dressed in black capri, white t-shirt, ballet flats, and hits the gym to do Pilates. She also wears a lot of corsets, as they shape her waist and create a feminine silhouette. But she admits that it's not comfortable and it's not meant to be. She dispels the myth that a corset can help you lose weight. Corsets are meant to shape the waist, and it's not a substitute for exercising and eating well.
I've obviously been famously worn corsets my entire adult life. They can shape you. They are a form of body modification. It's definitely something that if it works for some people, it's a great tool in the beauty box of glamour that is available to us.
She believes that starting the day right is everything. What she eats and drinks in the morning sets the tone for the day. Exercising also makes her feel great, uplifts her mood, and allows her the kind of freedom for indulgences later in the evening. She believes the morning is about practiced, healthy discipline that is also effective. So let's really delve deep into her daily workout routine to see if it's a good fit for you. Keep in mind, her daily breakdown of her workout routine and diet plan is based on research from her interviews in Vogue and her book, Your Beauty Mark. Without further ado, let's get right into her workout routine. Dita Von Teese's workout routine. Von Teese spends more time getting ready for Pilates class than many people do to get ready for work. She puts on lipstick, powder, and does her hair in a chignon, along with carefully selecting her apparel. Besides shaping up her body and strengthening her muscles, Pilates also transforms her mood and makes her feel happy. She frequently alternates Pilates training with yoga. Aside from that, the lingerie designer also performs varied complicated dance moves to make her body looser. She relies on Mary Windsor's studio in Hollywood for her core workout, which is Pilates heavy. In her book, she goes on to say it's all about connections. Make the connection from the tip of your toes to the top of your head. The connections between mind and body. The connections between movement and feeling it. Between you and someone else. It's how you perform in everyday life. Without further ado, let's see what she does for her weekly workout routine. Monday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Tuesday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Wednesday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Thursday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Friday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Saturday, stretch and Pilates, 30 to 45 minutes. Sunday, stretch. As for her stretch, she does the following exercises: arm crossover, overhead arm crossover, neck flex, leg crossover, straddle split, hard to resist, standing forward bend, a leg up, and plank. There is no contest when it comes to listening carefully to your body and giving it the opportunity to release muscle tension that could be creating aches and stiffness. If you experience any pain during these moves or others, stop immediately. Of course, to have her body, you need to have a serious diet regimen. Let's look into what she eats in a day. Dita Von Teese's diet. Von Teese has particular tastes in all things, including food. She is fairly strict with herself during the day, choosing healthy vegan options so she can enjoy whatever she craves for the evening meal. She opts for gluten-free carbs such as millet bread and buckwheat, and prefers salty over sweet. She also likes to flavor her food with exotic spices like cardamom, smoked sea salt, and truffles. She travels with a Vitamix blender so she can make her own green smoothies and makes big pots of soup, so she always has something healthy on hand. She also has a penchant for fancy mustard. She follows a strict diet from her nutritionist, Kimberly Snyder, especially when it comes to her famous smoothie. I'll tell you the recipe if you want to try it yourself and feel like Dita Von Teese. The recipe makes about 24 ounces, which keeps for about 2.5 days in the refrigerator. The ingredients are 1 cup cold filtered water, 2 cups chopped spinach or kale, 1 cup chopped romaine lettuce, 1 cored and chopped apple or pear, half peeled and cut into thirds medium banana, 1 tablespoon freshly squeezed lemon juice. She has a sweet tooth though, and she shares it in her book, calling it her sweet tooth elixir. Whenever she wants to shake up a craving for something sweet, she follows Kimberly's simple recipe. She tosses the following ingredients into a small saucepan, heat under a boil, and drink at once. Half cup unsweetened almond milk, 2 teaspoons of honey or coconut nectar, half teaspoon ground cardamom, pinch of saffron or turmeric. We learned about her sweet tooth and her smoothie, but now it's time to find out what she eats in a day. Breakfast, toasted millet or rice bread with avocado, green smoothie. Snack 1, fruit and vegetables such as blueberries, papaya, celery sticks, avocado. Lunch, mixed salad with green and leafy veggies or sushi. Snack 2, raw almonds. Dinner, grilled fish or poached meat. Von Teese's enthralling figure testifies her discipline and dedication to healthy eating habits. Since your body and skin reflect what you feed to it, you can transform your cravings by altering your eating habits. The flawless beauty consumes a proportionate amount of lean proteins, complex carbs, and healthy fats. So do you think you've got what it takes to sculpt your own Dita Von Teese physique? Let me know in the comments section. As always, I welcome your suggestions for who I should feature next. Thank you for watching this episode. Please make sure you like and subscribe to this video and channel, since that'll help us make more content like this for you to enjoy.